In a clash that felt straight out of the playoffs, the New York Knicks showcased their resilience and skill, taking down the Boston Celtics 112-106 with a performance that echoed determination and teamwork. It was a battle of wills, and the Knicks emerged victorious, thanks to their poise, efficiency, and timely shot-making that truly defined the game's outcome. Let's delve into the 5 key takeaways from this monumental Eastern Conference showdown. First and foremost, New York's shooting was nothing short of impressive. The Knicks lit up the court with a staggering 54% shooting from the field, hitting 43 of 80 attempts and draining 15 of 35 shots from beyond the arc for a solid 43%. In contrast, the Celtics struggled with just 45% overall shooting. The Knicks didn't just rely on luck. They executed their game plan effectively, generating better looks, particularly in the paint, where they outscored Boston 46-32. This was a clear testament to their ability to penetrate and finish strong, a critical factor in sealing the win. Josh Hart was phenomenal, stepping up when it mattered most. He dropped 26 points on 10-15 shooting, including 5-7 from deep. His efficiency was electrifying, making him a nightmare for the Celtics defense. Additionally, Mikal Bridges contributed significantly with 10 points on a perfect 4-4 shooting night, alongside 6 assists, showcasing that the Knicks' offensive firepower came from multiple sources. This level of balance is a vital aspect of New York's game. It makes them incredibly hard to defend against when everyone is clicking. At the helm of this well-oiled machine was Jalen Brunson, who delivered exactly what the Knicks needed from their leader. With 25 points and 10 assists on 10-19 shooting, Brunson orchestrated the Knicks' offense with surgical precision. It wasn't just about putting points on the board. He was dissecting Boston's defense, creating opportunities for his teammates, and demonstrating an exceptional understanding of the game. His control of tempo in the fourth quarter was particularly noteworthy. He committed only 1 turnover in 37 minutes of play, maintaining a steady hand as he guided the Knicks through critical possessions, which ultimately reflected in his +8+ rating as the Knicks pulled away in the closing moments. Now, let's not overlook the other side of the coin. Jason Tatum, while putting up impressive numbers with 24 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists, struggled with his shooting efficiency, going just 7-22 from the field and 2-10 from 3. His performance, while flashy in volume, lacked the precision Boston desperately needed in a tight contest. The Celtics' struggles didn't end with Tatum. Derek White managed a mere 8 points on 2-10 shooting, failing to find his rhythm from beyond the arc, where he missed all 6 attempts. Boston as a whole shot a disappointing 37% from three-point range, leading to a stagnant offense when they needed it most. The Knicks' depth and balance shone brightly throughout the game. Karl-Anthony Towns was a pivotal force, notching a double-double with 16 points and 12 rebounds on 6-12 shooting. He played a crucial role in anchoring the interior and ensuring New York stayed competitive on the glass, even though they were ultimately out-rebounded 42-30. Off the bench, Mitchell Robinson's defensive prowess was evident as he contributed 7 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 steals, while Jordan Clarkson added 8 points on 4-7 shooting. The Knicks exemplified a complete team effort, with contributions coming from every corner of the roster, reflected in their impressive 29 assists on 43 made field goals. Focusing on the details made all the difference in this matchup. New York excelled in minimizing turnovers, recording just 7 to Boston's 11. They also outperformed the Celtics in steals, 9-4, limiting Boston to just 8 points off turnovers. In a game where every possession counts, it was this attention to detail that allowed the Knicks to maintain control, despite some disadvantages in rebounding and free throw shooting, where Boston shot 88% to New York's 73%. The Knicks' victory was anchored in their poise, defensive tenacity, and smart shot selection. They executed their game plan with precision, never allowing Boston to regain control after taking the lead. As we transition to the next news item, it's clear that this Knicks team is not just another roster. They're a force to be reckoned with in the Eastern Conference, demonstrating the potential to compete at the highest levels. Their ability to perform under pressure and deliver clutch moments bodes well for what lies ahead. Let's keep an eye on how this momentum shapes their season moving forward. Karl-Anthony Towns is at a crossroads, and with the playoffs fast approaching, the New York Knicks face a critical moment in their season. The recent matchup against the Boston Celtics was not just another game. It was a litmus test for KT's role within the squad. Unfortunately, the results were less than stellar, raising serious concerns about his contribution as the Knicks gear up for a deep playoff run. As the game unfolded, the Knicks found themselves trailing 19-13 in the first quarter, and tensions were palpable. Josh Hart, always the fiery competitor, stepped up to take a crucial free throw. Yet, it was Towns who stole the spotlight, though not in the way fans would have hoped. His animated complaints to the referee for what appeared to be a series of questionable calls drew Hart's frustration, leading him to repeatedly urge Towns to let it go. This moment encapsulated a critical issue. KT's focus and mental state are not where they need to be. Despite the personal frustrations on the court, the Knicks managed to clinch a 112-106 victory, led by a brilliant performance from Hart himself, who netted 26 points, and Jalen Brunson, who contributed 25. Yet, KT's performance was lackluster at best, finishing with just 16 points in 30 minutes of play. This is troubling, especially for a player who is averaging around 20.1 points this season. If the Knicks are to make a serious playoff push, Towns needs to elevate his game significantly. The atmosphere around Towns has changed, and not for the better. Former NBA player Charlie Villanueva has pointed out the glaring inconsistency in Towns' performance this season. The Knicks, who have set their sights on a championship following their recent NBA Cup victory, cannot afford to have their star player faltering at such a critical juncture. Villanueva's analysis of Towns' body language speaks volumes. You see a guy that something is bothering him, something is wrong. You talk about the disconnect. I don't know if KT wants to be there, to be honest. I think he's had enough. Because you look at his body language, it's not good, he stated. These observations are hard to ignore. They resonate with the frustrations of the fans who have poured their hearts into supporting this team. As we stand on the verge of the playoffs, the stakes couldn't be higher. The Knicks need every ounce of talent and determination from Karl-Anthony Towns, and right now, his commitment appears to be in question. Fans are understandably anxious. They want to see the KT who can dominate games, not the one who second-guesses himself and lets frustration seep into his play. The road ahead is fraught with challenges, but it is not insurmountable. If Towns can shake off this negative energy and rediscover his rhythm, the Knicks have the potential to be a formidable force in the playoffs. They need his scoring, his rebounding, and most importantly, his leadership. As we close this chapter on the Knicks' recent struggles, one thing is clear. The team is stronger together, and that includes a fully engaged Karl-Anthony Towns. Fans, let's rally behind our squad as they strive for greatness. What do you think? Can KT turn it around in time for the postseason? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe for the latest updates on your New York Knicks. Let's keep this discussion alive as we move forward.